All right, hello everyone. Welcome to a special Paifu review. This is actually going to be OC Mahjong's exclusive look into Bryant, also known as Queeby, his performance and his replay for this Battle of Kirin Cat Food Bowl Major tournament that happened just on Monday, or Sunday, sorry, last Sunday. And yeah, so just to introduce the player that we are reviewing, Bryant, you are Queeby.
Hello. For
And
those who are wondering, it's not pronounced Queen Bee. There's no N.
there's
It's
no
just
N.
it's just
And
Queeb.
it's not Queeb either. It's not one word.
No, it is one word.
Oh, it is? It's Queeb?
Yeah.
Not Queeb. Why do they like why did they insist on calling you Queeby then?
They did not ask.
So it is Queeb. I've
Yeah.
just been trolled by Aaron this entire time.
Well, I thought it was Queeby because the announcers always corrected themselves and were like, no, sorry, Queeby. Like, so I thought that was the official pronunciation.
I guess queeb sounds too close to dweeb, so they didn't want to say
I
it.
don't know.
I
Hmm.
can see that.
Why did you capitalize the B then?
Because Q capitalized A.
No, the B is for Bryant, obviously.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, B for Bryant. Come on.
Okay, anyways, just going over the format here. So obviously, these are the prizes. So congratulations on your $300 and 50 summon scrolls
You get
and your
anything
trophy.
good from your 50 rolls?
Wait, can you do a summon session afterwards?
Sure.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, this is what I'm
Yay.
here for.
All right.
Yes.
Gotcha, degenerates.
So the rules are typical tournament rules, except it's 25 start, 25 return. UMA is WRC with 15-5. There is no Kiriage Mangan, and no Akadoras, no Tobi, no Agariame, and the no 10 penalty and the Honba are a little different. Do you know why they did this? Apparently they did this for all the cat food bowls. But anyways, the no 10 penalty is interesting because it's not symmetrical. If one person is tenpai, everyone pays 500 to them. If two people are tenpai, 1,000 each. And if three people are tenpai, then it goes back to 500 each. So interesting. And then there's zero honba, so no extra points for honba. And yeah, I think that's it, right?
I wonder if they did the no 10 penalty like that, so it'd always be like a 2,000 point change instead of being 3 or 4,000, depending on how many people are 10 by.
But I mean,
Possible.
it's not always a 2,000 point exchange, right? Because it's sometimes 1,500.
No, but a 2,000 point change between like players who are 10 by and no 10.
Yeah.
I see. Interesting. Okay, well, that's anyways, these are the rules, and then there were 3 Hanchan in total, so we'll watch all 3 in this session, and I will probably have to note down, actually, I'll create a text thing here for the scores. So let me go ahead and do that right now.
Can you scroll down a little bit? There's one part that I wasn't actually aware of. Like, I wasn't sure if there was POW.
Oh, there is... Was there a POW? I don't think
it's
there was,
listed.
right?
I don't think it's listed.
Oh. Yeah.
If
they
it's
didn't-
not listed, that means it should be on, right? Because that's like the default.
Yeah, it might not even be a setting right now.
No, I'm pretty sure you can turn PAL on and off. No, that's a good point.
Okay.
Did you know? You didn't know?
No, I did not know. I realized I started thinking about it when I showed some again.
Okay, interesting. All right, so onto the game. Let me add the things on screen. Oh wait, you guys won't be able to see the score on screen because I'm not sharing the projector. I'm sharing the actual window with you guys. But this is the first game, so let me just type Queeby Mort plus 0.0. And we'll just go ahead and play we'll go through the replay one turn at a time, and then if we see anything interesting, we'll talk about it. All right. So the format that Nima suggested here was that we'll have a chance for the viewers, the spectators here, to guess what Bryant was thinking, if there was anything interesting to note, and then Nima will provide his thoughts, and then Bryant can sort of chime in on what he was actually thinking. All right. Any
Sounds good.
questions? All right, cool. So we'll go ahead and get started. Bryant
Hold
here.
on. Before we start every hand, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe at a higher level, it's pretty important to really think how your hand might play out, the possible outcomes of the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Always you could just play more efficient, but you also need to judge if even at your maximum efficiency, how much luck are you expecting to have in order to finish this hand? So
Okay.
push pull, I think, starts from turn 1.
All right.
And it's something I'm very aware of, like, during this tournament.
I was even gonna say, like, before that, should we maybe talk about how you approach this format, because it's not something like the rule set is kind of weird, right?
Yeah. Okay. So ultimately, this format, right, there's some special features of this, which is a game of 3 sets. And the Umas are, to me at least, relatively small. Relatively small in respect to what a Mongon's worth. Each placement is only worth about 1 Mongon. So let's say, even if you're in first, right, as dealer, and you're like Mongon Tenpai, that's each Oya Mongon you get is more than 1 placement worth of points. So the push pull is different than what I'm used to.
That's an interesting point to note.
Right.
Yeah.
Winning 1 big first could potentially offset like two fourth, or like 2 small thirds. Yeah.
Yeah. It really, because of the small UMA, winning more is definitely incentivized here. Okay. I guess I could just press play. Is this too fast? Should I turn on animations?
Turn it on, yeah.
Turn on the animations? Okay.
It's a little easier to tell if things are Tadashi or Utsumi. Oh wait, it's shaded. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's shaded as well, yeah.
Okay.
So
Now
Brian,
it's too slow.
oh, now it's too slow. Well, I mean,
Need.
I don't think I
Depends
can.
on who you ask, I guess.
I think it's fine.
Oh, should we talk about this
Why
3-pin
did
discard?
you cut that?
Oh, the 3-pin
Is it-
is interesting.
Yeah.
Ton?
Do you want to go back? It's just like two steps back.
I thought people were gonna guess.
Oh, right. Is anyone gonna
It
guess
seems like
why?
you have a San Menchan at this point, and you want something else to stick.
He wants to confirm the Samen-chan. Okay. I mean, I'm just thinking with this 7-so draw, this technically is another block, and this becomes your 5th block. So 5 mon is an option now, right? If you want to confirm that. But also then, you would still need a pair. So that's why the 3-pin is good to keep.
Good to keep.
Yeah.
But I thought we were guessing why I cut it.
Yeah. So let's see here. Why did you cut 3-pin? So aside from confirming the Samenchan, which I mean, I don't think that's a great reason, right? Because I mean, like, you could still use it as a. Hmm,
I mean,
4,
it
5,
doesn't.
6.
Part of it is it doesn't help you pick up another Dora. Because I guess the other thing you could drop is maybe one so. Because I think what Aaron said earlier is trying to stick something to either 5 mon or 7 so probably would be better for value.
They all make sense. Yes. I was
Anyone?
okay.
Okay,
Is
I
it
guess
Nima's turn?
I guess it's my turn. I'm thinking it's more for the shape. I mean, Tanya's also part of the thought process here, but yeah, like Aaron said, if you just cut 5mon, which is the most straightforward, then you're technically Ishan 10 for 360 and Con 60. It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of bad unless you draw the 60 first.
Right.
But even if you cut 3-pin and draw 60 first, you still have a very strong connected Sozu shape, and you can make the pair there instead. So it's not like you're losing out on that much. Being able to stick something to the 5mon and have like the better shaped Tanyao Pinfu possibility, I think was the main reason here.
Hmm.
Right. It was also for three. It was also just because the 3-pin's kind of close to Dora. Didn't want to throw it later. Feel like I'm gonna fight with this hand regardless because the other one Dora good shape.
Mm.
And I mean, I was thinking some like pretty weird transitions where like I pick up a Monzu block, right, and then I no baton on 2-5-pin or something. It ends up being that way, and then the 6-0 is a chi if I need to force his hand into completion.
Hmm.
Or is I 2-5 so no baton. Yeah.
And then there's the Riichi.
リーチだよ。
And 2-pins because 3-pin is or you can see all the 3-pin.
Okay. I was just about to ask. Thanks. So these are all just one Kabe or one chance. Except that, because that was a push.
Yeah, I feel like the 1-so is kind of the more questionable cut after the Riichi.
Right. Let me go back here.
Yeah.
The one so's, yeah.
See where I cut it because I did have 3-pin at that point. I think. Like you could kind of just cut 3-pin here, right? Because you're not free 10 on the 1-4. Oh, I mean 1-4-pin if you're still trying to complete this hand. Right, but I thought if I caught 1-so, right, there's a chance I can chase with the Rigi with guaranteed Tanyo. Or even if not, I feel like I'm just fighting. Doesn't need to be that elegant, even though 1-so's near the Rigi tile.
If you end up like Tempai on the Con 6-mon, you would chase reach?
If it's Con 6-mon, maybe not.
Uh-huh.
Because it's Genbutsu.
But like, what if you draw a 1-pin and then you have no Yaku?
If I draw 1-pin, I guess I have to reach, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Moving on. So this is a dealer reach right here. Okay, nothing to
Yeah,
report
can
there.
you see the first discard?
The first discard?
Yeah.
Your first discard?
No, his. Mort's.
The 9-so?
Oh, I see.
What do you mean?
Yeah, can you flip over in the hand?
Oh, you want to look at his hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see where he was going with this.
From this hand, right?
Oh, is this yeah, this is the missed Sanshoku, yeah.
This is also the missed Chanta, I thought.
I missed Sanshoku and Chanta. Yeah, I watched this live on stream.
Let's say, like, what does a 5-pin here do for you unless you accept 4-pin, right?
Yeah, I mean, but you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would have 6 blocks in that case.
What?
Yeah, first of all, you have 6 blocks, and your value, like, you'll definitely not have Chanta, is the thing.
Right.
And otherwise, your hand is accepting quite a few tiles. I mean, I don't think it cuts your ukulele by that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like we talked about at the beginning, like how having the raw score means something because the Uma's so small.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing away Chanta Sanshoku here kind of feels bad.
You may be there at a faster win, right? But like Oya Hanemon is like more than a placement worth of points. It's like 2 placements worth of points. It's a crit.
It's a crit, yeah.
Crit.
All right, moving on. Oh, this is when you were thinking about, is there Powell?
Yeah. Well, obviously, can be Honitsu. I mean, sorry, it can be Chanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here, you toss 1-so and give up on Chanta just for efficiency?
Yeah, because if you want to win the Daisangen, right, you need your pair to be something else.
Right. Wait. Yeah.
So that's kind of why I took this shape. Also, I wouldn't mind just finishing up with the Tuhan hand.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. You went too fast through the calls. After my Chun call, right? Can you go back to my Chun call? After this cut, right? Sorry. Yeah. Over here, right? Other players are nervous. Most
Right.
players would be nervous.
Yeah.
And you see what they respond, how their response is, right? If their hand is like really slow, they're not going to take the risk to fight you. But if their hand is really fast, right, they would probably want to prevent you from sumoing.
Right.
They'll attempt something, right? So go on a few more turns.
Yeah, wave.
He calls right here,
Yeah.
using up 2 safe tiles. And then one more. And the cross calls form on as well, right?
Right.
Implying that there's 2 people attempting to fight me. Implying that the hands are relatively going to be faster. So here I took into efficiency more of an account, right?
Right.
And there are 2 reasons why they might want to fight me, which is because they're fast, or they have big hands themselves, right? And I saw an early warning sign from like across like Pink Yoshi, discarding 3 pins the first discard. This usually indicates that there's doesn't need Dora acceptance. Like either your hand is super fast or you already have a pair of Doras.
Or you already, yeah.
Yeah.
And I would also like to emphasize here that like Chanta doesn't really add that much value.
Yeah.
Right? It goes from 2,000 to 39, so it's not worth going back Shantan for.
Right.
Right. Here I was wary of the 2-pin. Think it might be Ponto or something. But I'm not Tenpai yet. I don't want to give it up.
But now you're Tenpai, so you just go.
Yeah, I just have to because I'm tenpai.
How far are you willing to push this hand?
To be honest, I was ready to push it pretty far. I mean, what am I really supposed to fold on?
Can anyone think of anything?
Wait, what he would fold on?
Yeah, like what tile like you might fold on after having pushed the Dora.
I mean, from the board state, 9-man looks like his safest tile.
No,
no,
aside-
means like what tile would you draw and then to make you fold?
Oh, what tile will you? What tile you draw will make you fold?
Yeah, because like 9-mon looks
Probably-
very safe. So
Sozu?
Yeah, cool.
Maybe?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think anything.
5-8.
If there's more calls coming in, and then dealer reaches, and then I somehow know the 9-1 is safe, I'm like, if it's 3 people like very close to tenpai, and my hand is only worth 2,000, I would fold under those conditions.
but at the current moment you're like just not gonna fold against anything, right?
At the current moment, no.
And then you chose the Shampong because what, like Toyman is Tanyao?
Yeah,
Yeah, because 8-mon also looks pretty good, but I mean 8-mon and 9-mon both look good.
yes.
So solely for the. Wait. So you chose to cut 7-man because Toyman was going Tanyo? I don't see the logic behind that.
So that they
What?
have to throw the 9-mon if they draw it.
Yeah.
Oh. So that okay.
Also,
No,
like,
sorry.
yeah, no, I mean, this is like not a real read, but this could be Toitsuba. I just see a bunch of pawns, and I'm
Okay.
not as confident.
Occult Master Bryant.
All right, all right. But like, I'm not sure if the Amon's like just being used in like a pair, triplet.
Right.
Might be.
I was gonna say I was thinking that you threw 7-man just because it's in 2 players Genbutsus. Right? Like
That's it.
Wave could have used it. Could have won on the 9-man. It's possible. But 7-man is Genbutsu, so.
I don't know. It's very unlikely that anyone wins on the 9-mon here, I think.
Okay.
Right. I wasn't sure if people were thinking that Tuso was Suji.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nima, since you asked what would you fold on, is there something you would fold on?
No.
Okay.
It's just I mean, it's good to think about, right? Like what
Yeah.
like is there something that would force you to fold?
Mm-hmm.
Over here, right? Before we would begin, like, some people might think it's like too early to consider points, but as long as the points are kind of within reach, you always have a chance for first. I mean, making that happen may be actually more important than realizing the maximum value for your hand or the average value for your hand.
Is the range 10,000?
Preferably less, but even like everything within 10,000 is like okay to do because it's only a Mongon. More is in first right now, like 8,000 above. As long as I can keep the other two, like I just don't want the other two dealer to like Oya wrench on like twice. Like
Right.
if they sumo like 2 Oya mons, it's pretty hard to catch. Right.
So that's part of the reason why you wanted to go as fast as possible.
Right. Like, I mean, I could have stuck out this hand for Hongitsu, even though it's kind of slow, but it's almost guaranteed to be Mongon. Toyman called the Shou Sangen, Tai Sangen. But
Well,
I have to
I mean that was after you called the Hatsu, so.
Yeah.
don't think there's anything to note here. Wait, oh, okay, I was gonna be like, wait, did you pass? Okay,
Right, so I consider that hand a success.
all right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
direct him
I'll-
on first as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you throw the 8-pin instead of none? Just for Yakuhai? Or
Since this hand's really low value, right, I want to keep some safe tiles.
okay.
Also,
That also goes for the 5 so right? Also Honitsu? Oh, okay.
I mean, if you just luckily get them. Here, I think I made a mistake. Probably should have just thrown Tumon instead of the
Rather
Hanzu.
Oh, rather than the Hatsu?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think there's merit to holding Tumon.
There is. But I thought overall, probably just throwing it's fine.
I mean, keeping Tumon means that if you draw 3-pin, you can look for your Jonto in Manzu then.
Yeah, I mean, I could. But you can just also kept that 2-5 pin, right?
Yeah. So, question: would you pawn 2-pin to change your weight?
No,
Why not?
because doesn't look particularly better to me.
Even though you can like switch your Tonki around.
Yeah, I mean, here, right? Like, I feel like people are already tempai. I don't know if 4-6 pin will pass.
You think people are Tempai and have not declared Riichi?
Yes. I do not know why though. They should. They should declare Ricci. The points are so close.
I mean, I would like maybe the person who called is in Tempai, but I wouldn't think either of the other players would be in Tempai yet.
Okay.
I mean, like that, Ricci is just so strong. Like they would Ricci, I think, if they're Tempai. Okay, one of them's no 10, the other one has a Shampoo. Did they miss or something?
Miss what?
Did like Mort miss a Sumo or something? I'm so confused.
Interesting. All right, moving on.
Felt like it was okay to deal the tone.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Even if I dealt in to a small hand, I can move the round forward while keeping everyone's points close. Here, right, is my last dealer. I am in last. I'm trying to my best chance to go to first right now. Really want to value this dealership. Here, I just reach it without hesitation. Cannot let other people throw for. So must sumo. Cannot miss the Dora sumo. Want to force other people to fold, so I get my dealer.
And I think wouldn't this be a reach regardless?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really think I was gonna draw it because there wasn't that many turns, but I thought the pressure was definitely worth it.
Okay. Well, are there circumstances that you wouldn't reach this? I'm just trying to think if there would be any.
I mean, if I wasn't dealer, I'm not sure if I'd reach it.
I mean, maybe if you're just way in the lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like if you,
Brian, let's
yeah.
say you didn't draw your tempai. At what point would you call for K10?
Let me think. Niso, when I was Yishan, then I would have called.
Okay.
You're right. Hand's not very good.
So we
So
should talk about.
yeah, this was something that the commentators also were like,
Just really wanted to use the Dora, you know?
You really
No,
wanted
I'll
to
throw
use
it.
Dora? Okay. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what I...
Santian, would you?
Yes. Why not? Depends on what the other weight is, so. But yeah, like here, I'm not really that close. I mean, I would be Yishan 10. Right? If I threw Chum.
Yeah.
Yep.
But kind of just wanted to get more points. Want to get the comping in if possible, or the 2 Chuns.
Right.
Because raw point is very important still.
Right. Is there a difference between doing 9-pin first and 7-pin? Is it for tie-on chance?
7-pin. I mean, cutting 9-pin just more efficient. I could draw a 6-pin for.
Yeah, 6-pin first and one shot.
Yeah.
All right. So now that your last dealer is out, is gone, you're still last,
Yep.
but you're still pretty close. Are you going to still make small hands, or are you looking for a little bit bigger now?
Really depends on the hand. I mostly don't want other people to take off on points. Yeah.
Oh,
I think we should talk about the first one. So discard actually.
Yes, we should.
it's here. You wanted the Dyeongkan here over the 1-3-pin acceptance.
That's part of it, but it's mostly because I don't want to throw any more pins against my Kamicha.
Okay.
But this hand is like not worth fighting for, and even if they sumo, that's a big problem.
Right.
Yeah. So I didn't want to cut it.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like they'll pwn 3-pin though, right? Because 3-pin you can see 3 of them.
They would not. Yeah, they would not pawn it.
Like I think like the normal discard would just be 3-so, right? To keep the Yeonmen and 7-pin Kanchan.
That is right.
So why not
But I
do
think-
so?
I wanted to go open. I wanted to preserve the possibility to go open.
And then if you got to Tempai, Like for instance, let's say you draw 5 pin after discarding one so. Do you Richi on the 2 so Kanchong?
I don't think I would. Because I feel like dealing in would be much worse than winning this hand. And I'm not confident on winning before the other 2 players.
So the one so was for the possibility of going open.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why you continued.
Wasn't that also really close to a Chantao as well? But yeah, there was no way to get the Chantao with that.
Yeah.
Unless draw another ISO. I was pretty happy with the outcome because like only 1,000 points changed, and
Yeah.
I'm automatically third.
Oh, we should talk about
The
9
9-mon?
mon Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we let other people chime in first?
Yeah.
Itsu possibility.
Yeah, there's the Itsu possibility. I'm trying to think. Aside from, okay, so yeah, obviously Itsu possibility, right, would require you to keep all your pinzus there. So then the real decision is what, 9-mon, 8-mon?
You're missing one.
And 2-so?
Tanya.
Uh-huh.
So between 2-so, 8-mon, 9-mon, right? If you were strictly looking for, saying like, okay, this is too many blocks, I need to cut 1 block. So if you're at 6 blocks, the straightforward play is to cut the weakest block, which in this case would just be the pair of 2-so, because it's not connected to anything.
Is that right?
It would be this. If you. No, it would be. It would still be. Oh shoot, 9-mon.
If we're talking like strict efficiency, right? That's what we're talking, right?
Well, strict efficiency, and you're not going to cut any of the pinzu block, right? Then, isn't 9-mon and 8-mon equivalent?
I mean, between those two, I guess. But I guess we should start at like what is like strictly the most efficient discard, even if you're gonna cut Pinzu.
Oh,
6 9-pin, maybe 9-pin.
No.
No.
If you cut 9-pin, you're going to give up on a Diamond. You're going to destroy your
Oh.
5-6 Diamond.
Is everyone trying to avoid making eye contact with the teacher so they don't get called on?
Oh,
Isn't it just 2-so?
Is it a 2-so?
No.
If you're talking strict efficiency, wouldn't it just be like 1 pin or?
Yes.
Okay. But we're talking about, Bryant. We already established that Bryant wants points, right? So
Right.
we're the fact that he kept this 1 pin means that he's eyeing Itsu is
Right.
is a thing. So if we're not considering straight efficiency, and we want to keep all the pinzus, what are our options? It's 8 mon, 9 mon, and 2 so. And which out of those three, which ones? What are the merits of each? Is what we're talking about, right?
Yeah. So then, what are the merits of each?
If you cut 2 so, right? I'm not saying that I did cut 2 so, but if you cut 2 so, then you have 5 strong blocks.
Yeah.
But if you cut 2 so, right? You're kind of saying that the Amon's your pair, kind of.
Right.
Or you can regenerate one in your pinzu shape. Those are like the two most likely outcome. So I thought, why not just cut 9-1 right now? Because it preserves some possibility of going Tanyao here. If the pinzu shape is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And then you just pwn one of them. You can call twice and get into Tenpai. Because not letting other people gain points is still one of my priorities.
Yeah, because if you're keeping the hand closed to aim for value, then you cut 2 so, because even if you pick up 7 mon, then you, like Brian said, you could make a pair somewhere else in the pinzu shape if you miss Itsu, and then keep the hand closed and Richi. So the 9 mon discard, like he was saying, his highest priority wasn't to go for value, it was just to win the hand.
Okay. Sorry, I'm going to go check real quick the efficiency.
I think
Yeah,
that's right.
show our viewers what they are.
Wait. Should I just type in the
Yeah,
entire
yeah.
hand?
Yeah,
I
you
should
have to
just
put in the entire hand.
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Two cells all the way down here, which is why I was saying maybe 9 mon, right? 8 or 9 mon are equivalent. So why 2 so instead of 8 or 9 mon?
It's considering the future shape.
Okay.
Why does 2 so stop you from accepting 8 and 9 mon?
Because it assumes that the 8 mon will be your pair, and therefore you can never have a pair ever again, or something like that.
So is this actually correct?
I mean, it's technically correct, but if you
I-
consider the fact that you might draw 7 mon or 8 mon or pair something up in Pinzu to improve the shape, then that changes things.
So why is 1 pen better than 2 so?
Just for strict efficiency, because you're breaking up your weakest block, and because you have 6 blocks, right?
Yeah.
So your
But-
Conchon. Oh, go on.
I don't see how it's more efficient.
So if you cut 2 so from this hand, right?
Yeah.
Then given the current shape, you don't advance a Shanten with 7 mon or 8 mon. But if you cut
Okay, I
the
see.
are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's technically more efficient, but I don't know if that's correct.
I mean, I wouldn't cut 1 mon or 1 pin from this hand, but it's technically more efficient than breaking up one of the pairs, I guess. It's just with a hand like this, I would want to leave opportunity to improve the shape later and therefore not take 6 blocks. But since Bryant was also looking at Tanyao here, he was keeping both Tanyao and Itsu open by holding 6 blocks.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So at this moment, Bryant,
Mhm.
before that draw, I guess,
Yeah,
would you
here?
call anything?
Would I call
Yeah.
what?
Would you call anything?
Oh no, not yet.
Okay. And then after you draw the 2-pin, would you call anything?
No, I feel like I'm like really close to the Itsu because if I call, well, I guess I might call 4-pin, but the board doesn't look that dangerous, especially I see all the doors are out.
Fair enough. This should we should talk about the East discard, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Is there a particular reason you're keeping the 5-pin here?
Well, I mean, it's more efficient.
Okay, I mean that's the only reason.
Yeah, but seeing that there's already one Amon out, you could have just cut 5-pin and kept the safe tile. And I think in retrospect, that's probably better.
Yeah, it's not like there's any. Oh, go on.
But I thought like it's okay to reach on the shovel for Amon as well, because it is my Suji and it doesn't really look like I have Amon if people are reading, and the dealer doesn't need it either.
Wait, so if you draw 3 or 6, so you would reach on the shovel?
I wouldn't, unless like somehow all the 4, like if someone cons 4-7-pin, right, and or if they're all dead like all at once, like really quickly for some reason.
I don't know. I think it's just kind of better to throw 5-pin. It's not like there's Akkas that you can accept by holding it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so you fold because you drew the nice.
Yeah, but if you do end up taking the Amon 5-pin shovel, which did happen here, I mean, temporarily after I cut the East, if dealer is going to reach, right, you could cut your pair and still have a pair.
Right.
But that's like really, I don't know if that really beats a buying yourself one turn with Dora though, because it's only safe against dealer. And I guess Shimocha? No.
Shimocha
wasn't good.
discarded after the Ricci.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Oh
that
no,
was,
right before the Ricci, actually, right before the Ricci.
Yeah.
But either way, like even if you have to discard your pair Temawashi, you could just Tonki on something if you get back to Tenbai.
Yeah, you could. You could.
No reach here because it's dealer Gambutsu? Is that why?
It's dealer Nakatsuji, yeah, and I wasn't that many turns left. And I thought people might just throw it.
Okay.
Reaching here doesn't really put me like. How do I say this? I feel like even if I reach this, like I might have to play the next hand exactly the same way, because the point difference wouldn't be significant enough for me to, think I can relax from. If I get into second, right, it's not enough to put me into a safe spot. Whereas if I do it, it'll be really bad to dealer. Yeah.
I mean, there's also the fact that Ricci there would have put you in 4th place. So if like dealer Tsumos or I don't know, somehow someone else wins, then that becomes really bad for you.
Yeah. Too many extremely bad outcomes.
Okay, so this is, I think this is going to be the interesting one. You are currently 2,300 points away from second and 3,700 points away from first.
Right. Implying I need kind of 3 Han or to get first, right? Because
Right.
2 under is not enough. to
So
be
why
first.
did you palm?
Hoping to draw 2 doors.
Wait, really? That's your thought?
What?
You were thinking of drawing 2 Doras.
I don't know why you're surprised.
I'm
I
surprised.
mean, I'm not surprised because it's Brian, but I don't know if that's correct.
Okay, let's say if you don't pawn, right? That's the maybe we should think about it that way. Because like, if you don't pawn, right? Are you gonna Ricci with potential no Dora and potentially also no Chun?
Like if it ends up being like 9 so Chun Shampong?
Yeah, but you could just draw Niso into, you know.
Yeah, I would reach.
I think the point he's trying to make is more like, can you expect to get to Ricci with, winning tiles left with this hand shape?
And enough value. Like guaranteed. Like I don't think it's guaranteed either way, right? I was hoping I also pawned because I thought maybe I can like legitimately not trolling. If I just hit one more Dora with some other foo, right? That makes my hand a lot closer.
Oh, if you can't.
If I hit one Condora, yeah.
I feel like it's not that unlikely for you to reach here with 1 Dora.
It isn't. But Rishi, Dora, and if you don't win on the June, right? Still only like if you don't hit Ura, it's 26 if you don't sumo.
I think like if you look at it like, okay, you need the 4 pin and the 3 mon, and then you have a 9 so Chun Shampon and 1 Chun's already gone. Like, can you expect to win that hand? Like, what if 9 so gets discarded before then as well? Because they're both like one of them's a terminal and one of them's an honor tile. So it's not like people are gonna hold on to them until you're ready to win.
Exactly.
Okay. So by coming here, like the only way you can win is if extra points come on the table through Ricci's or you get Doras.
Yeah, with 1 Dora sumo is enough. Or with 1 Rishi stick, it's also enough to bump me up to 2nd place at least. If I roam, yeah, in the very lucky case I con, it's also okay. If I con and get Ura.
But basically,
And there's one added benefit. I mean, con Dora, what?
yeah.
But
So
there's also
basically,
the added benefit of forcing other players to play faster, right?
yeah, that's true.
Which is kind of okay for dealer. I mean, in my response to dealer, because if they go faster, usually lower value. And yeah, there's gonna be another turn after. So here I just pawned the Niso to get Tenpai.
Yeah, and that's
I
extra.
could-
That's extra food.
I could also con the Niso.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really extra foo, but
It's more
'cause
food than
there's
if
no
you
way-
pawn 2.
it's not like this hand will go over anyway without a con.
Yeah. All right, so you
Yeah,
have to pass. Yeah.
Here I can just take the guaranteed third, right? But I thought it was early enough that I can screw around. Not really screw around, but I could just see if it happens.
Would you call Tumon?
Absolutely not.
What's the merit to calling Tumon?
I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Unless unless you have to like Tonki on something for some reason to be Tenpai at the end.
Yeah, maybe at the end with real extreme conditions.
What about that deal that reached that happened?
Yeah, so this dealer reach here, You're gonna push.
Mhm. I don't know what to fold with.
I mean, yeah, like what has he got?
Okay, but I mean, in general, if you drew a safe tile, would you?
I
mean,
thought if the dealer took points from other people, it's kind of okay with me as well. It doesn't really change my situation by that much.
Okay. But are you just gonna push to the fullest?
Yeah.
But I mean, he has nothing to fold with, is the thing.
All right, and then you got super lucky with the Zumo.
No, super lucky would have been the door,
Ah, you're right.
Yeah. But drawing the Dora, I don't think would change my placement. Though.
but you get more points.
You got more
do-
points.
Yeah. One- a little bit more points, yeah.
Bryant sneak second.
Yeah, I flipped over by 100 points just because of that. I would be lying if I didn't say an exhibition match. Kind of also want to make it interesting.
Really? That was also going through your mind?
I
Yeah.
think that was a statement play in itself, though.
Yeah.
I feel like in most normal cases, you just fold after the dealer reach. Even
But
though you have
there's nothing
nothing,
to fold.
even though you have nothing to fold with, you still try to fold because you drew safe tiles.
But I feel like at no point could I have really folded besides two. Yeah, I don't think what could I have folded with. If you drew safe tile, you say?
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyone who would be cowardly enough to fold against the dealer Ricci would not pass the Tsumo.
That's true.
If the dealer Tsumos.
I'm not concerned with dealer Tsumo. I'm concerned with dealing into the dealer.
But the thought is like this, right? If you're also not okay with the dealer sumoing, then dealing it becomes less bad.
No, I'm okay with dealer Tsumoing.
Oh, okay. If the dealer sumos, I think I was gonna lose about like 10-ish points. Like close to 20 maybe. No, 10, just 10-ish points. It's kind of hard to say what the points are. Because they're not like the absolute amount of points you have, but they're only relative to other players.
Okay, for the people watching on Discord, you don't see the score on screen, so I posted it in the chat channel there.
There's a typo for wave. It's not plus.
Oh, my bad. Thank you.
All right, Nemo, what is the correct play? Would you just Zumo the 7-pin for third?
I mean, that's the lowest variance play. The Uma is so small. Like I don't know if I'd want to risk, dropping to fourth just to maybe get second.
Yeah.
But Bryant did the Bryant play.
Going for first.
I know that feeling. Except I'm not good enough to make it happen.
Brian, I wanted to ask about one. So,
Oh, before that, is the way you're gonna play in this Hanchan different because of how the points turned out last Hanchan?
Yes, of course.
Would
Push
you
pull
mind
judgment become completely different depending on like your push pull judgment will be different if your opponents have different amount of points, right? That's a given. That should be a given.
Mhm.
And they already got some amount of points from game one. So even looking on the board right now, even though it's flat, it's not really flat. I'll be much less inclined to deal into first place.
So that was your overall mindset going in.
Yeah, that's my overall mindset going in. Third and fourth were like really close. I didn't really treat them any differently.
I also have a question because before the tournament you said that you wanted to see if you could make them respond through calling and stuff like that. Did you make any did you like have any reads on your opponents right now?
Well, from the time I had Shosungen, right, I realized that they're both Light Pink Yoshi and Wave. Sorry. Was it them?
Yeah.
Okay. I realized that they would try to speed up their hand to block other people, and I did see people fold after Ricci. So just not anything out of the ordinary, but I was just kind of confirming that they indeed do that.
I have a follow-up question. How do you know that that was them speeding up their hands just because you called instead of just how they normally play?
I do not, but it seemed that way. I mean, what the other option is just for them to fold with the two tiles they pawned with. Both were pawns.
I mean, they might have just been ignoring you, like for the most part. Like I don't know if there was any strong indication that they were actually speeding up versus them just ignoring you and playing their own games.
True.
But it's also a tournament champion, so you just kind of assume that they're playing smartly.
Uh,
I think that is right logical reasoning, but I don't know. Maybe Nemo has a different observation.
I
Potentially.
mean, it's hard to say because, as everyone knows, there is a large influence of luck in Mahjong. So winning a tournament doesn't necessarily mean that you're like necessarily a very strong player, you know?
Stronger than baseline.
I mean, probably, yeah. But then what is the baseline?
I don't have the stats for that. I have to ask Yostar.
Bronze room.
All right. Well,
Well, the baseline is what they have like cutoffs where you have to be like master one minimum, and then you have to like have a good 5 hanchons in a row, and then from there on, you just have to hope you do well in the tournament. That was my understanding of how all these tournaments work.
yeah, I think most of them are like that. All right, so first hand of the second Hanchan. I wanted to ask about this one so. Why one so?
Normally, you think you keep the one so because you want to accept the two so, the Dora.
That's right.
That's right.
Well,
But I thought
yeah.
but this looks like a toy to hand. Like I'm trying to either cheat toy or or Suang.
I see.
If I drew the two, I'll still keep it. I think like it's kind of fine. I don't really like the shape of this hand that much. If I drew 1-2 so anyway.
Okay, so basically 3 pairs think about Chitoy is what you're saying.
No, I was thinking about uncles and Chitoy.
Of course.
Toitsuba is back.
Well, I mean, it's 2 pairs in Onko and then like 2 floating tiles and a penchant. So it's not like the hand shape is good for a normal hand.
How seriously do you take a Toitsuba?
I didn't think it was Toitsuba here. I just wanted to go for Toitsus.
Oh,
Do you know if you somehow get a Suanko here, like how big that would be in the tournament? You like almost you could guarantee the coast afterwards.
yeah, that's true.
Just because the UMA is not that great, so I thought it's kind of okay to bank on. Like I mean, to play this way.
Okay.
Yeah, I see Bryant's point because just starting from the high pie, you kind of want to draw a Pei or Hatsu.
Right.
It would make the hand very good. So you don't really want, even if you had the one so and you draw the two so, it's like it's whatever.
Yeah, Toy is two Han, more than one Dora, and you can use Pei and Hatsu.
Yeah, you're really holding on to this Pei and Hatsu for deal life because like you're breaking up 6-8 for it.
Right. If I do get a 7, right, my hand's like worthless, unless I also get a Sanko. But I only have one Anko right now.
Right. Actually, you have a
one
Kansu
on
now.
con.
You have a Kansu now.
No, I seem kind of far, and I don't want to reveal to other people that they're not going to be 5 bit.
Right. I mean, at this point, you just have to go Toy Toy.
Is that true? I don't think so. This looks like K10.
Yeah,
Or K10.
yeah. Don't think I can get it anytime.
And then you scare everyone by making it look like you have Pinzu Honitsu maybe?
Yeah.
Or Chini.
Exactly. Added benefit.
Oh, no one folded.
I don't think they had to throw dangerous styles, did they?
I don't know. I didn't see.
No, someone had to throw one pin, I think.
Yeah, but the 2-pin was pawned.
But if you had a pawn and a con, like what if it's Toy Toy and it deals into like Hanuman or something?
It's possible. They might have Pinzu themselves.
I mean, they had 2, 3, 4 pin.
Oh.
Well, is this the most standard? This is the most standard hand that Bryant has played so far.
Yeah, most of the 1-1s were gone, but I just wanted people.
And I mean, when you get hands like this, they kind of play themselves.
Yeah. I'm observing that people are respecting my Ricci.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if we've mentioned it I mean, we probably haven't mentioned it on OC Paifu review, but we have talked about this before, and like respecting Ricci and respecting calls is like two completely different things. So just because they respect your Ricci doesn't mean that they'll necessarily respect your calls, I think.
That is true.
But wouldn't calls be more context dependent?
Yeah, but that's why it's a lot harder to respect calls, which is why it's something that not that many people really do. Because it's easy to respect a Ricci because they're telling you, hey, I'm Tenpai. These are all my safe tiles, that sort of thing. But for calls, like you have to use a lot more information to tell like whether or not they're Tenpai, first of all, and then like what tiles would be safer or more dangerous.
I feel like there's a non-standard call here, right? Cut here at the shop. Or is it considered kind of standard?
That's kind of standard.
I mean,
Okay, I cut the 4-pin just so I can extend the shape up and switch out 1-2 more.
the 1-2-1, right? Yeah.
That's pretty standard.
I think that's pretty
And
standard.
you can also no bet on there later.
Yeah, but what's Well, let me think. I wanted to pause here, but now that I see there's one 8-mon out, one 6-0 out, I think it makes sense.
And you also want to confirm the door acceptance, right?
Yeah.
Is there a reason you're keeping this 8? Wait, what did you draw? This 9-mon?
Yeah. Keeping this 9-mon would make K10 a little easier, I thought. If you're willing to tanky it.
I was gonna say it's more like you can pair of 1 or 2 mon, and then that becomes your pair, and then you have 2 of the odd men left over.
Of course.
Mm,
That is also true.
okay. I think that's the
You kind of
stronger
see
argument.
the element here, even though it doesn't really look like it.
You what?
You secretly create an element here with the 9-mon.
Okay.
Secretly.
Secretly, because I mean, not all like this.
The hidden element.
This is the hidden Yangmin strat.
Occult.
Wait, but then you give it up because you want to keep a safe tile?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, this is about the time when you might consider calling for K10, right?
Yeah. I would definitely call for K10 here.
And so at that point, rather than trying to actually win the hand by improving the shape, then just calling for K10 and having a safe tile if necessary, I think makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, nice hand.
I really enjoy drawing this hand at the beginning.
At this point, would you call for Tempai?
I would.
Just because the shape is so bad?
You're talking about at
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
everyone's kind of close. I don't think it can go up in value by much. And you do need to draw a bad shape and then reach and then win on the bad shape.
Okay, and then when the Ricci happens, do you want to go back to that?
Yeah.
One more turn. So here, we saw that Bryant discarded the 4-pin to Ricci.
Right.
Anyone have any thoughts?
Well, it's Gambutsu, and also you get more value. But you lose out on 3. But it's like people probably aren't gonna throw 3 anyways. Well, actually, no, that is not that's not an argument. They won't throw 6 either.
I mean, there's also a Ricci, so they would throw the 3 if they don't need it.
They would
The
throw the
Ricci
3?
person will throw the 3. The Ricci person will throw the 3.
Oh, yeah. I mean, higher win rate if you throw Dora here, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
What's the question?
Any other thoughts behind 4-pin Ricci?
I mean, typically, right? You want to take a wider weight in regards when you're fighting a Ricci.
I mean, we literally talked about this on Sunday at the club, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's a thing should be mentioned.
Yeah.
So I guess the fact that no one's responding, I'm assuming, does that mean everyone would have done the same? Is there anyone who would have thrown the Dora to Ricci instead?
I mean, usually the Rishi Suji is not safe, due to Liangkang possibilities. But here it's kind of difficult to be a Liangkang given that there's 2 8-pins thrown out. This would imply that they had an 8-pin uncle.
Well, the second one was Tadashi, or was Tsumokibi.
yeah.
So like, yeah,
Okay.
it's more like if they had the Liangkang shape, then they had 4, 6, 8, 8,
Right.
hmm
and that's unlikely, right? So I'm not super worried about the Dora dealing in here. I think there's also the question of like, do you Richi or Dama here? Because if you're gonna Richi, shouldn't you take the better weight? Like I can understand discarding 4-pin to Dama and then folding if you draw something dicey, or wanting to switch up the weight if you draw like 7-pin or 9-pin or something like that.
I do agree that 4-pin would have been. I mean, 7-pin would be a pretty okay cut. But I wanted more value.
So hence the 64 Richi.
Yeah. Also, I don't know, man. If I throw 7-pin, right, I'm expecting to sumo 3-6-pin.
I mean, why not?
Right. That's a lot. But I don't know, man. I thought I just wanted a door. Don't want to deal with any off chance that 7-pin dealt in for some reason. Unlikely, but I did not want to deal with it.
I guess. But then in that case, why not like just Dama then? Like you want the value, but then you also want to not deal in.
Yes, greedy.
Very greedy.
So would other people in this situation, would you do exactly the same as Bryant, just Richi on 4-pin? Or sounds like Nemo would definitely just Richi on Dora. Richi Dora, throwing Dora.
I would reach your Dama on 4-pin.
Which one? Richi or Dama?
Let's go with Dama.
Okay, so moving on.
We should talk about the 3-mon discard. Anyone have any thoughts?
Toitsuba. Actually, if it was Toitsuba, 3-mon would have been pretty good to keep, right?
Why?
Because you see 3 of the 5-mons.
But if it's Toitsuba, like they're not connected, it doesn't. It means the 5-mon doesn't say anything.
Okay.
I mean, if you're saying you should keep the 3-mon because of the Toitsuba and you want Chitoi, then it should be for Tanya, right? The main thing is that the 3-mon lets you accept 4-mon to complete a sequence.
Right.
So any idea on why Bryant chose to give that up?
He wants Toy chance, I guess. But he has other ways to do that. Maybe.
I mean,
The only reason I think is like you're just confirming your 5 blocks, but I don't know why else.
I did it because like I didn't really want to accept the 4-mon. You can see the 5-5, 5-6, 7 shape was, having an uncle of 5 mon, and you can still accept another 5/8 mon.
Yeah.
And you could try to get a uncle with this.
But isn't 3 like? Are you just keeping Sha for safety, or you actually want to draw a Sha?
Both will be fine.
Wouldn't you rather draw a 3 or 4 mon rather than a Sha?
You would want to draw a 3 mon if it's Chitoy.
Right.
But if it's like all Toy Toy, then you want to draw the Sha.
But
I mean,
like
But not really, because you get Tanyao.
yeah, Toy with the Sha would be too cheap.
Yeah, even if you're going Toy Toy, wouldn't 3 months still be okay? I like keeping it, I mean.
I just thought the loss efficiency is fine.
So that means you were like
What?
very strongly looking at the Sananko then.
Yeah. Even if you miss a Sanko, right, you can still just get Tanyao Ipeiko.
But then you call for Tanya.
I can still turn to Toy Toy. But it's really calling for Tanyao, you're right. I don't want East to win another hand. Here, right, there's actually Doko chance.
Yeah, it's true.
Unlikely, but
We need Doku to be buffed. What were the patch notes values on that?
Probably like 4.
Open or closed?
Open?
I mean, if you get close Doko, then you
Yeah,
get
that's
Sananko.
just Sananko.
Okay.
Is there any reason why you kept the 1 so over the 9 so? Is it just for Nobutan chance? Because you already have a pair.
very, very unreasonably looking at Sanshoku.
What?
Very unreasonable. It's also a little bit better
Poor-
shape. It's just a
see it.
little bit better shape.
I see it. It's just a hidden Sanshoku. It's just like the
Poor
hidden
tile
Yama.
Sanchoku.
You should.
Just a little bit better shape.
I mean, the 789 Sanshoku is probably more likely than 234. Is it not?
I don't know. I wanted a non-man.
I mean, my question was,
Should've
why
just
are you
thrown the
keeping the
Goro.
1?
For slightly better shape.
Slightly better shape. How does it make it a better shape?
What? If you draw 3 so, then you can use your Sozus for a pair and your Monzu for Anko. You can also just finish it as a. You can see it as 2 Monzu blocks.
I mean, I do see this as 2 months of block. It's a Liangkan and a pair.
Yeah, but like I'm saying that two blocks of 3.
Yeah, like even if you draw 7 mon, like you can keep it all together to still accept 5 mon and complete another sequence.
Right. So he wants the chance of getting a pair over here.
Yeah.
But here, now that you get another block in there, then you drop the 1.
Here I'm just trying to go fast. Fast and safe. Here I'm playing the 6th block.
Oh, you know that's illegal.
Nah.
Oh, you just overturned the rules.
Wait. You want
What?
a Tanki Andorra? You're committed
Yeah.
on Tanki Andorra? Okay.
Seems good.
Then if you're committed on Tanki Andorra, then why not throw 5-7 first? Just in case, you fill that in, then you can throw one in Yamen.
No, if you draw 6 so then you throw 3-4 mon.
Okay, so that's what I just said. Yeah, okay. Just
You
confirming.
throw 3 mon.
Very, very greedy.
What?
I mean, I would just throw 5-7 so first.
While we're watching Bryant be effectively reached here, I just wanted to note something interesting going on over on Mord's cards 4-5-5 pin. Tadashi. Anyways.
There was also a 7 after.
Also a 7 after, yeah.
Could just be folding.
Looks like folding to me.
Well, they said he's a very defensive player.
Did they?
They did.
They also said Bryant was an occult player.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mort's clearly folding early.
They're the cult.
Right, change the flow on the table.
Yeah.
This is the hand.
Yeah, I don't
Well-
think there's anything wrong here. Like, this is very straightforward.
Do you reach or do you not reach?
What's
You cannot allow other people to throw 5 mon.
That was a Tsumogiri reach, right?
No, it
No.
wasn't. Someone called.
Oh,
The 6 pin was the reach tile. Yeah, 6 pin was
Yeah,
the
my
reach tile.
assessment is like amazing. Yeah, Yushanten.
If
Yeah.
the 6 pin's not the Ricci tile, then something would be really wrong.
But some
Yeah,
people said
I was
Dama.
confused. I'm like, what? What just happened?
According to Twitter, there's a lot of people who say you should have Dama it.
But why?
Just because you think it's Mongon and it's enough, you should Dama. But it's not even guaranteed to have Yaku.
5 on comes out and you cry.
Yeah,
Also-
5 months comes up. And then what? Also what?
Did Mort get first last game?
He did it.
Yes.
Yeah, Morikawa first last game.
Right? Like, there's like, even though it's gonna be a reach anyway, like it tilted because doesn't look like Mort can use my weights. And if I can score like a direct on him, it'll be like huge. Right?
Yeah, I really don't see how this could be played any other way. This is very straightforward to me.
Obviously, you Dama and then you con the 6 one.
You con the 6 one.
All right, now what are you thinking?
Thinking maybe I got this game. Maybe I should play a little more defensively.
There's enough points.
Right. I mean, I was willing to kind of just end this with nothing in my hand. But then I also see Chonta possibilities. Here it's Chonta or
On
point
E2.
two, both.
And
And
then
then
you go
after
for
that,
line two, yeah.
it's definitely point two. And I miss
Miss Sanshoku chance, yeah.
no, I missed the Chonta.
Sanshoku and Chanta actually, but yeah.
But it's
Well, you couldn't have used both, but yeah. Anyways,
yeah.
So now you have a commanding lead. What's your mindset?
Really good because I even got that last one. You know, now I'm feeling a lot more confident. If past results mean anything, which up for debate, Wave, the two-time champion, is also in third, so this is like perfect situation.
I wanted to pause on this 3-pin cut.
Yep.
Why 3-pin? It could have stuck to 1-pin, right? Like 1, 2, 3.
Could have been, yeah.
Is there a different? I mean, like
Sanshoku? Well,
you
I
can
mean,
still do Sanshoku if you throw 9-pin, right? You can still keep that avenue open.
Yeah, you could.
You can have E2 with 1-pin.
Can you have E2? I don't think so.
Seems a little far.
It is far.
Yeah, I wouldn't really consider Itsu too much. I just thought it'd be good to have this shape, the 1-pin and south. If I need to, change my hand, I can just toss one of my pairs.
But
I-
it feels
Yep.
like a Sakagiri at this point, I guess.
Is that a reason to keep 9-pin over 3-pin though?
The remaining block is stronger for to keep that Liangkon.
3, 5, 7 is also a Liangkon.
Yeah, but towards the end it's a little better.
Because you'd be waiting on like 8 instead of 4 or 6.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't know if the efficiency loss is worth.
You don't want to look for 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku maybe?
No. The 3-4-5 Sanshoku might be messed up. Is gonna mess up the Monsu so hard.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you technically have enough blocks for it. Like, I don't think it hurts to discard 9-pin.
Playing way more safe than usual though.
So you're gonna fold row 1.
Not quite. Haven't. I mean, leans on it.
But like the thing is, you have so many points, you're not really in danger of dropping a placement, which means you can just aggressively try and take more points while you have this lead, I think.
I'm not sure on that because like didn't we establish before like the placement points isn't that important. And the raw point, yeah.
Which is why shouldn't you try and get more raw points while your placement points are safe?
But it doesn't look like there's a lot of raw points to be had here.
Maybe not out of this particular hand,
Yeah.
but as long as you keep your dealer, you have a better chance of getting more raw points.
Yeah. That is true. Could also just Kate then.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Which
is just to break Ifatsu.
Yes.
Then full fold.
Could miraculous get Tenpai, but did not.
Can we go back? I was wondering about that Tuso cut.
From Mort?
For Mort,
Yeah.
seems like wasn't 100% safe. One chance.
I mean, they had
five-
Genbutsu.
Yeah, they had Genbutsu. Maybe Genbutsu been. No, I'm just gonna say the Genbutsu would be better. Definitely better.
Wouldn't. Yeah.
It is not Benpai.
You
Yeah,
could have
if your
called
hand-
the last tile for
Call the
Kenpa.
last tile.
That's why he kept it.
But there's
But-
no last time.
No, I mean, like,
don't
from wave.
I don't. Yeah, the waves discard.
Yeah, like one tile before this one.
But I mean, Wave's not gonna throw 5 pin or 3 so, or maybe 3 so, but like,
No, there's no 3 still left.
oh, sorry, door indicator. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's
But
not.
like even if you wanted to do that, like why not like 3 mon? Is like 3 mon looks fine, I think. Anyway,
Okay, let's move on.
Is this
So playing very safe with Honitsu again.
another Honitsu? Yeah. Dude, what are these draws?
Nice draws.
You got to win it for it to matter. I think I messed up there on the 8 so.
On the 8 so?
Yeah.
yeah.
I should have just thrown the tune. Like, I didn't see both Hakus. It was just a misplay. No, that turn after.
Yeah,
after I
yeah,
drew
yeah.
3.
Sorry, I accidentally. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't
But-
see both Hakus were out?
No.
But wouldn't Haku being dead lean more towards discarding 8 so though?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, how are you gonna use this 8 so for another block?
I mean, I can draw another 7 so. But you're saying the 6 9 so is pretty dead?
I mean, yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if the Haku were alive, then you would want to keep like both your pairs effectively.
Yeah.
In case the Nobiton becomes bad for some reason.
Yeah. I thought I might be able to get back in Tenpai here.
Makes sense.
Oh,
But
okay.
then the 5 mon didn't pass, so you couldn't push it.
It was not worth dealing to dealer.
Especially since K10's so cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. It's this one. What is
Ooh, yeah.
this? What is this?
I just called because I don't think I can win this hand closed. So putting on some pressure.
This is
Nice.
obviously Chun Asuzuke.
Shooting or Haku Otozuke, yeah, like that's the good case scenario.
So in that case,
I
why
mean,
not throw? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, whatever.
Isn't the good case scenario like Honitsu Toi Toi Haku Chun Haneman?
Wow, so
That
greedy.
is also very good. Yeah, it would also be in line with this.
I mean, that's about as close as Chun or Haku Otozuke, honestly.
Oh,
I get his reasoning though. He's like putting pressure on more.
But again, that goes back to like, can you actually put pressure on these players with calls?
We don't know. I'm trying.
And so
I'm
here,
gonna say for Wave and Light Pink Yoshi, yes.
Hard to say.
I mean,
More satisfied.
Mort kind of has
More
to
to
push.
push. You feel
Yeah,
it.
he's last too. So
But it can affect Wave or Light Pink Yoshi's play to open that quickly.
so I mean, at this point, it seems like you're folding. Is that right?
I'm trying to progress and be safe at the same time.
Okay. But like the like holding on to the Chun is for safety. Holding on to the Haku is for safety.
Yeah.
Could have been Chant.
Could have been.
Oh wait, no, after the 8-1.
Amon.
Yeah, after the 8-1, never mind.
Yeah, the Amon Poem just assumes Light Pink Yoshi and Wave have no door. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking maybe Wave and Light Pink Yoshi trying to decide between second amongst themselves, possibly.
Right.
And I just want to want to walk away with my points here, so I just called. Could also be Onitsu.
Yeah, Onitsu yet again. Why do you decide to keep the 5-pin?
Let me think.
Misclicked.
No, I think I was still thinking I could go K10 around here. Because, I mean, I think I have enough safe tiles, don't I?
But then at that point, why not keep the 7-pin?
Yeah.
So, there's 2 more Tadashis. Tadashi of Ahatsu. Getting closer to Tenpai. Yeah.
I think if you're gonna keep 5-pin, you should keep 7-pin.
Okay.
Wait, can we go back? What was that Tenpai shape?
8-so Kantan.
Oh, just for Sancho. They confirmed the Sanchoku from the 6-0 discard then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
I think it depends on how they got to Tenpai.
Oh.
Yeah, because like they discarded 9-pin for Tenpai, right? Which
Yes.
means they confirmed the Kanchan, but kept a tile that made their Pinzu shape stronger, probably.
You can't go, I think they finished Pinzu at the end. Can you go look?
Well, I mean, that's what I would assume, right? Because they discarded 9-pin for Tenpai. You didn't have to show hands if you're gonna go to their perspective.
This was
Wait,
Dama.
It was Dama from
wa-
the 6-0.
It was just Dama. And then they cut Agidi 9 piece. Oh, right.
Okay.
I remember commenting about this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that makes more sense than them confirming the 8-so Kanchan and keeping the 9 pin. So that's good, I guess.
They were waiting for Ipata's sweet spot, see?
Nah, they're obviously waiting to slide twice.
Oh, for the Junchang.
Yeah.
Mm. I can see someone taking an element there due to the point situation.
I mean, wouldn't you just reach either way?
Normally.
Yeah.
I mean, shouldn't you take the Onman there? They had a Dora.
Yeah, probably.
So, like, that's just Menpin Dora. Like,
Mhm.
probably better than Dama Sanchoku Dora.
Mm-hmm. Good way to end the last place. I mean, the competitor's dealer.
Yeah, I mean, it worked for you. And in the end, anyway.
Yeah.
Ricci to get more points and make people fold.
I felt pretty confident on this one.
What about the 4-pin reach?
What?
For the Shabo.
Yeah.
But there's already one 9-pin discarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean,
Uh,
I
doubt.
I mean, my
I'm just
question was more about
I'm
like,
just
why not
yeah,
just
we can-
Dama? I mean, it makes it from 13 to 26.
If I had Sumo with Ura, it's 8,000.
Okay.
You can always say that.
I mean, it's a good enough weight. Like, I don't see a problem with declaring Ricci. And then the dealer doesn't have that much incentive to push you. Although they did, apparently.
They did. All right.
Yeah, 'cause, like, if the dealer, like, if Kamicha dealt in, then they could drop a placement. And they have no realistic chance of improving their placement.
Just wanted more points. Well, they wanted to take the risk.
So how much are you thinking about Shibori here?
I wouldn't mind if Mort roamed me for like 8,000.
Oh, okay.
But I was keeping that in mind, yeah.
Wait, shouldn't you mind? Because it's 8 points.
It is, but it's still like kind of okay, all things considered though.
I mean, I guess.
Because Mort is already so negative. I don't know, I thought this hand could be big too. Could be.
Well, yeah.
So I didn't think about it that hard.
And then we should ask what are the merits of the Tumon cut here? Because like that's breaking Tenbai, right? So
If you notice.
what do you, yeah, so what do you gain by cutting Tumon?
Is this standard?
I would say, well, I mean, technically it's probably standard, but like your Tenpai with Adora and your dealer, so like you could Ricci. I wouldn't Ricci this hand. I wouldn't take Tenpai with this hand. But
You would have done Tumon as well?
oh yeah, of course.
Okay. So the
So,
merits
like,
of keep throwing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking. Okay.
Yeah. People in the spectators box, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Like, your dealer, you have a Dora. You could just reach. but I think the
Just
opportunities
a lot
of
of weight.
improvement, yeah, the opportunities of
There's a lot of
improvement
ways
are a
to
lot.
improve it. You could get Itsu too.
Good. You could get Itsu, Pingfu. Get another.
Mahjong.
You can get another Dora. You could get Tanya Ipeiko. Like this is easily another Oyamon with a much better weight. This could even be Oya Hanimon, not really.
Hmm. There's all like it's possible you could get Sanshoku from this shape. Like 2, 3, 4, of course. It's probably the least likely improvement, but yeah, there's just so many.
Yeah. I gave up the Dama on
Yeah,
the
the
5 so
4/6.
yeah.
Is
Didn't
it-
want it.
You didn't want it.
Yeah.
And then you just discard Shompai Non.
I thought I was fine dealing it. If my hand was this good myself, I passed yet another one.
Yeah.
But the Hatsu is too much.
Hatsu, yeah.
No.
Hatsu was a lot, wasn't it? Like Hatsu
What?
was rather dangerous.
Yeah, but so is Non.
But if non-pass, it means Hatsu is even more dangerous.
That is true.
All right, give me like a 2-minute bathroom.
All right.
Yeah, well, we'll take a short break. You should be able to pause the recording.
I don't think I can. I'll have to.
You don't have a pause button on
There's
your
no
recording.
pause button,
Edit it in post.
but then I have to render it.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm also gonna take a quick break then, since we're taking a break.
All right. I wonder if YouTube has like a splice option. Anyways, while we're taking a break, I'm gonna add up the scores from this one to the old one.
What were
This
they
is taking
pushing?
longer.
Why
Okay, no.
did they deal it?
What was that?
What were they pushing with?
Let's find out.
What were they pushing with?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why did they throw the Haku?
The Haku?
Because the hockey just passed.
No.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Haku passed.
He
a long time ago.
skipped on the hockey.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, he skipped on Mort's.
It's a play. It's
Which
definitely
would
a
have
play.
been enough, anyways, right? For placement.
No.
Yeah, it's still. What's the difference? Like 6,000?
Sorry, one
Yeah.
sec. They're different. Whoops,
Yeah,
sorry.
6,000 exactly.
Their difference was
Huh.
6,000. Yeah.
Interesting.
Just wanted. Yeah.
I guess they're hoping that Bryant would throw it.
Also possible, yeah.
That doesn't seem worse to pass up 8,000 though.
No.
Hmm. If they're only gunning for first, I guess.
But they can't get first.
No, I mean overall.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But you definitely can't pass the second one. There's no way. I mean, it's actually it's worth their shot because I mean, if my Hatsu had been Haku, I would have definitely cut it.
All right. So the scores after the second game, I've posted in the chat, and it's also on screen now. We'll go ahead and open the third game.
Where's it on screen?
It will be in the top right on screen.
Oh, okay. And then post.
Well, it's
Is
it's
Nemo
not
back?
post. I don't think Nemo's back yet. Oh, he's back now.
Not post.
No, it's not post. It's live.
Oh.
Live on OBS. All right. So going into the third game, Bryant, you're pretty much first. If like Wave would have to be first, and then you would have to be last. That would cover a 30-point gap, right? 30-point gap. And let me just break out the calculator here. 56.6 plus 12.8 is a 69.4 point gap. So minus 30, you would also need a 39,400 point differential on top of that. Okay.
69.4.
69.4
Nice.
is the point gap between you and second place right now.
Right.
Was the seating random or was it predetermined?
I did not have context.
Huh. I mean,
It is seeded first, second, third, and fourth. So,
yeah.
but wouldn't fourth be my?
I mean, this is how JPML does it, with second as starting dealer, third as second dealer, fourth as third dealer, and then first as last dealer.
Why?
Because it gives more people a chance later into the game.
Huh.
So that, fourth doesn't have to immediately just give up or, after South won.
I see.
Apparently, it was Takizawa's idea.
Obviously, I'm trying to go fast on second place's dealer.
Yeah, because you don't need any points anymore. You just need to end this Hanshan.
Right.
Would you Sashi into Mort?
I don't think I'm that desperate.
Oh, okay.
Because, yeah.
つも
Well, this is not a good start for me. Already cut up 24 points. And then the Uma.
But all you have to do is just not be last.
But I'm only 1,000 above last.
Yeah.
But again, it's only East one.
And you have a pretty good hand.
It's cheap though.
Yeah. I don't know if it's necessarily the case that I'm just... Because if he literally just does it again, right? With the Uma, he's only 10 points short.
This is interesting.
It's just folding. It's also kind of bad if I
ロン
give up any more points to the other players too, because then I just directly fall into last.
Well, now, yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah. After the first Oya Atsumo. Here I'm like, I'm third. I'm probably still okay. Taking it easy. But unfortunately, my second use gets called.
Yeah. So you're not worried yet?
I didn't have to throw anything dangerous yet. I am a little worried. I need this to end as soon as possible.
So you can't throw the 4-pin?
I didn't think it was worth. You don't want to have to draw again.
Wait, hold on. There's a lot that happened here. I know, I understand the poem. Because you don't want to draw again. And then
Yeah.
you throw 9 because it's safe, and also you can draw 6 to win.
Yeah.
And then here you're just like, alright, it's not worth it.
It's
But
not worth to try either tiles. So I
Okay.
just threw more back.
脳天にゃ
So wave stealership
did
is
they-
over.
Wait, did Toyman 6-pin Tonki with a 9-pin Ricci?
脳天にゃ
Guess they thought 6-pin
They
was
did.
dangerous.
What, did they discard a 3-pin or something?
Was it because there's only one 9-pin left?
The 9-pins came out.
Yeah, it was also... There's one... You threw it after...
Yeah, but was mine the last one?
Sorry?
I guess so, yeah.
Well, just keep going back until he reaches you. Yeah, I mean, there's only one 9-pin left. Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah. Again, I'm just trying to go fast while keeping Adora.
You...
I feel like those two things are mutually exclusive here.
I want to
it's a
go
paradox.
fast. But I also
Well,
want to keep
you
the
want-
Dora.
I want to keep Adora.
Want to go fast, but let's go back to Shanten.
Yeah. I don't want the Dora to be called. Especially not by wave. Be really bad.
Interesting.
ロン
I mean, the 7-mon Chi 1-mon discard should tell you something, right? And in this case, it was Chanta, especially since they discarded the 4-mon earlier.
Yep. Can you go back?
Yeah, with the 4-mon discard, but then the 1-mon Tadashi after the Chi, it's like, well, why did you have 1-mon if you discarded 4-mon already? So it means that they had, at least 1 2-mon in their hand. So maybe they're pen 3-mon right now, or maybe maybe they had 1 1 2 3 or something like that, which is what happened.
The three Tadashis after 4 months also.
It's also what?
It's also kind of fishy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Really can let wave combat pay. Right now, he's already very close to taking over.
Yeah, he still needs what, 20,000 more? If you were to end up second.
Yeah, but like the other players could also unintentionally help by increasing their own placements and going above Bryant.
Right. Right.
Is he already over me?
Not yet.
No,
つも
If you're fourth, he would be over you.
Okay.
Oof.
I think I don't think
Oh,
he's
now-
over you yet, is he?
not yet. Not yet.
How is it not?
Is it not?
Go,
It's
go click in the
52,
middle.
9, one placement.
Two
Yeah,
placement.
It's 2 places.
Oh,
Oh no, now it's
on the
one.
last hand it was two placement.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. They're not then. But it's really close.
Very
Too
close.
for-
It's very close.
Are you panicked?
Yes.
So you're gonna call for Tanya, I'm assuming. Is that right?
I think I would, yeah.
Why the 5-7?
5-7 what?
You cut the 5 so here.
I would assume it's for safety.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a door on the board now,
Okay.
and they cut 5 so 2 peen 4 so all Tadashi. So it's like, pretty sus.
Might be close.
Might be Tenbai.
Yeah.
But then the 7 so chi from wave is kind of unexpected.
Yeah, what's the Yaku? Haku?
South.
Yeah, non or Haku, yeah.
I was kind of inclined to just literally push everything.
You were inclined to literally push anything, but then you fold on the Haku.
But not. I mean, if the Haku deal, then
You'd be pretty, yeah.
yeah. But other than the Haku, I don't know.
I mean, if the Haku deals into wave, is that so bad?
Not wait, but it could just deal into more.
I mean, it can. I mean, I guess. I mean, he kind of broke up with the Unmen. So, but like, who knows what he was thinking, like what his handshake was when he did that. Wasn't even Tenbai.
Was even Tenpai.
つも
It was
Ton Anko.
Tonko.
Well, that's not super bad for you, considering the door opponent.
Not the worst that could have happened.
I was wondering maybe he shouldn't have sumo. Strategic.
And
Wait.
let Mort win, and then you drop. Yeah.
It's a strat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, wait. You folded because what? 6-mon?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't discard the Hatsu.
I could. But you know, I thought maybe I can see.
You thought maybe you could see what you cut out.
If the 6 month passes, then I was gonna go back because I thought I could just cheat it back.
Mm.
All right.
Well, okay, wait. So how could you throw? You were Tenpai and you didn't have anything else? Is that what you? I believe that's what you said.
Yeah. Well, what did I have? Didn't have anything to throw.
You.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7, so Yasume.
Oh, then better.
But I mean, yeah, like you're Mongon Tenpai, so like I
Yeah.
think it's fine, I guess.
Seems kind of fine.
If you had like a clearly safe tile, then I don't think it would be fine. But since you don't,
I do not.
Oh no.
Yeah. Here I was like, oh no, I lost. How did I throw away my lead?
Yeah. So now you are no
I mean,
longer
you didn't
first.
really throw like wave sumo 3 Hanemons or whatever.
So now what are you thinking? You're gonna settle for second?
I definitely need to cover a lot of points.
You are more than Mangan Sumo away from third. Slightly more.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also last dealer though.
You're also last dealer though. Yeah. So you decide to cut 5-7 to keep this Aliankan? Is that right?
I'm sorry, guys. I really need a moment. Someone's knocking on the door. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right. Well, we can do the process. So I guess we will try to guess why Bryant cut 5. Would you guys cut 5? That's. I think we should start there. What would you guys do in this situation?
Yeah, 5 looks good.
And 2 6 months out.
Okay.
I mean, this is 6 blocks, so you just cut the weakest one.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, this should not be very controversial.
Okay.
Oh no.
Starting with door 3.
Oh, this hand.
I remember this one.
Is this the hand?
Yeah, it's the one where I called the Ura
This is
3.
the hand.
Oh, thanks for the spoilers.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me just check this. Let me just check to see what I just saw here.
6-8 instead of 13.
So you
I
didn't take
didn't
temp.
take the Tenpai.
You didn't
I
take
didn't
the
take the
reach Dora 3.
No. It's I think it's easier to win this hand with Hatsu Pong than just a Tanki somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were planning on doing.
But
Right.
oh,
Because Hatsu Pong and then Tanki Chun, like your win rate is really not any lower than.
but
In fact,
Why-
probably higher. Than,
why not just throw the Chun and keep Tenpai for now in case you Zumo?
I mean, like imagine if you draw another Chun, right? That'd be great. That's why I did that. Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's more standard to just keep the Tenpai. But like I figured you would just try and Pon Hatsu Chun Tanki or something. But like you can still Tanki on whatever after the Hatsu Pon.
Yeah.
The added benefit of the Tanki here is that it's easier to direct people, which is important here.
To direct hit people.
Directed people, yes. Oh, no.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Oh, okay. So here, you reach because it's a good weight, right?
Yeah. I'm expecting Sumo. I was really considering like if I would actually take a roam here actually.
You wouldn't?
I mean from wave you would, I'm sure, but the question is from anyone else.
Yeah, because I do need to move up a lot of placements.
I think you take it from Mort, right?
If you take it from Mort, I think you're in the clear, right? Oh wait.
Yeah.
But then I kind of have to catch up to Light Pink Yoshi as well.
Do you have to?
Why?
Points?
If you win this, right, off Mort, let's say,
Yeah.
then
Not
you'd be like 6,000 points. You just, I don't think Light Pink Yoshi has a chance of being first, but to
I
avoid
want first.
what?
I want first.
Yeah, you want first, right? So your only target then is wave. And at that point,
Yep.
since you're not last anymore,
No, but like I need to get like another 10,000 points worth of placement from Light Pink Yoshi.
to be in the clear?
No, it wouldn't even bring me to the clear. It'll be closer to my goal.
I don't
Like
understand.
what you know?
No, I don't know.
What's the
Uh,
point gap between them right now? Raw score?
The point gap was 69.4, right? So if
Right
Bryant
now.
wins off Mort, then
Then he's
you're less than
what's
69.4
the-
away.
What's the 15? 15 from the first to third? Is it?
First to third
No,
is
20.
20 point gap.
So then it'd be 20 plus
40, yeah, 45 points. Oh, so that's not enough, right? Let's see. Okay.
I mean, I was just thinking about it. I think I really would have just taken it though.
Yeah, I feel like you just take this from anyone.
Yeah.
Like if you pass and it goes to the Yukioku, that would be like horrible.
Yes.
Mm.
I will not be able to look myself in the mirror.
Okay. And then at this point, we were watching live and was like, oh yeah, there's gonna be the last 7 one is gonna be the or something.
Oh yeah, Aaron, you said
Oh, no, no, no.
7-1 would be the next Dora indicator.
Yeah, I said Brian's gonna draw the last 8 mon, he's gonna con, and then 7 one's gonna be the Condora indicator.
Did Wave throw 1-1 on the Tatsu?
And then it ended up being the Ura. Okay, what? Did Wave throw what?
1-1 and Fatsu, or I'm not looking at it.
Looks like he did.
Yes. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
does he have? What does he have? Does he have like 2 on-code or something?
Oh, is one chance.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, I don't know, they had a 6-mon, didn't they?
Yeah, but it looks like they weren't full folding for, they wanted more points.
Yeah, I was blessed.
All right.
So now what are you thinking?
Now I'm thinking, well, is this actually enough? Let's find out. Let's look at the score.
So now you're second, and that means the
You're
point.
still third.
Still
I'm
third.
third.
Oh, sorry,
I'm still
third. Sorry, I misread that. You're still third, so that means the point gap between you and Wave. 46.5 plus 20, right?
Yeah.
66.5. So he needs 69.4. So you are in the clear now. You're in the clear by 3,000-ish points.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just hover for me real quick? In the
Hover?
middle?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm safe by 3,000 points.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Luck-based player.
Yeah. Need some luck, to win.
You prayed at the right shrine for the tournament.
I sacrificed the right things.
Nice.
Like playing an extra Hanchan at OC Mahjong.
Ah.
A very heavy sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're almost late. If you played that extra game.
So this 9-mon discard.
Wait, why Naimon?
Yeah.
I was afraid of throwing 3-mon.
You thought 3-mon would help people? Or deal in?
I think
it's
there's a
it's next to
specific
the door.
person.
Okay.
Like letting Wave Chi 3-mon.
Yeah. Because if Wei Chi's 3-mon, right? 1 Dora and then Sumo, and then I'd be like, this is like really, really close, man. Because I'm last dealer. I can't just, it would be really sticky. Really, really sticky.
It'd be really sticky.
Yeah, it's a sticky situation.
Okay. All right, moving on.
You're right. I still think it's kind of close. I do want to get a little bit more points before I enter Orasu. And I think this hand is has some promising. Looks promising to me.
Did you want to say something?
No, I feel like there could have been some discussion regarding 4-so or 3-pin.
The 4-so or the 3-pin? Yeah, that's why I paused here for a little bit. But I mean,
Isn't this an easy forso cut?
It is. It is, but it's something to think about.
I mean, the merit to cutting forso and keeping 3-pin is that 4-pin gets you tempai,
Mm-hmm.
whereas forso only lets you, tempai on forso. Since you already have 2 other pairs, it's like kind of eh.
Exactly.
And then you didn't even want to push 3-pin for tempai?
Dealing it would just be too bad.
Do you really think 3-pin would deal in though?
No.
Is there a reasonable shape where it would deal in?
No, but like the way wasn't good for myself. I don't think.
Well, yeah.
Feel
I mean,
it's not any real reasonable shapes. Shabbles, but that would be a really weird shabble.
It would have to be a shampoo.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe more it might be 3-pin shampoo. But yeah, I mean, I can see discarding 6-pin here and just being absolutely safe.
Yeah. He also buy me a bunch of turns.
all right, all last.
Still kind of sketchy because someone could just flip over me.
Yeah, because like if Light Pink Yoshi wins a hand, then you drop to second.
Yep. That would be real bad.
Oh, should we go back? 1 turn. Okay, so here, do we cut 9-so and go for Tanya?
Absolutely not.
Why are you laughing? That's what the commentator.
Yeah, I remember. That's why.
I mean, the reason why
watch
Bryant was
Chinese.
playing 6 blocks here is, I assume, because he was looking at Tanya as well. But then, once you get the Onko, you can't do that.
Right.
So why the con?
Enchantment.
Okay.
That was a really good draw. 3
Right.
months.
And it only happened because you drew the Chun, which baited Wave to calling and giving you the 3-mon.
Oh,
Very.
Cult Master Bryant.
Did you know? If I didn't draw the chunk, you probably cheat the torso.
Oh, is
so
that
you're
what would
saying,
happen?
you're
You
saying
go
it's all
with it.
predetermined?
Wait, if you didn't what?
Just see how he called my tune. Just one more turn before.
Would he chi Forso from this? I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I don't know either, actually. Possibly.
I wouldn't chi Forso from this. The shape's way too bad.
Mm. But you would pawn, right?
I mean, I guess. It's the shape is still pretty bad.
But you can't let me win.
Yeah, I guess, but you could also look for I don't know, maybe Chi Toy. It's just even if you open, the shape is just so bad.
Yeah.
I like there. I don't think this hand is. I don't think you can reasonably expect to win this hand regardless of what you do.
Okay.
And like even if you con and then Richi, like if he just folds, then he'll buy himself another Kyoku.
Hmm.
So then we should talk
Did you
about like
see? Did you see him dealing?
Yeah.
we saw that at the end of the
Okay.
last because they called for Tenpai dealt in.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this Kyoku, right? Because you have a pretty safe lead now.
Very safe. Very safe, in my opinion.
Yeah. So what's your game plan here?
Turn 1. I think you should
Yeah.
go back to turn 1. Here, right? I thought, we don't need to continue winning, so just ending the round while not dealing in, it's plenty good enough. So keeps on safe battles. Maybe assist second and third place to fight amongst themselves. Yeah,
You mean third and fourth?
third and fourth. Yeah, third and fourth.
But yeah, because you're like you said, very safe. There's like only a 35 point gap between you and Wave currently, and he needs like a Yakuman to overcome that.
Right, I could even deal into just full Mongon for more,
Yeah,
but I don't know if he'll take it though. Honestly, I wasn't sure about what the other players' conditions were right now between Lightning, Goshi, and Mort.
it looks like it's mostly placement. I don't know if they knew that.
No, I mean, I don't know if how many points they need amongst each other between each other.
Yeah. It's mostly just placement. Like it looks like Mort needs Hanemon Sumo, I guess.
Yeah, so I don't like if that's the case, right? They wouldn't even really take it from me if I didn't. But Light Pink will.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I don't want to deal into Light Pink because he could flip him over.
But even if he flips over you, it's not like you lose first place.
Right. He won't.
Yeah,
Unless
you don't. Like as long as you don't deal into a Yakuman, I think you're fine.
Something of that degree, yeah.
Actually, can you? No, you can't deal into Yakuman. That's about it.
Yeah. There's the Richi that I have to respond to.
Do you
Responding.
really have to respond to it though?
A little bit. What if it's like Hipatu Baimon?
I mean, Baimon Sumo won't be enough. I don't think.
It has to be like Paimon Direct, right?
It is. I think it has to be
Some Baimon?
some Baimon Sumo
Some
would do
Baimon?
it.
Yeah.
Baimon Direct would that? Baimon Direct. I guess Baimon Direct would do that. Because you drop a placement to third, yeah.
Just need to cancel all some Baimon possibilities.
So that's why you cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt, right?
It's true.
they needed the Ipatsu Ura 3 to overtake you. Direct hit.
Oh.
At least he had a chance.
I mean, there's prizes for every placement in this match, so it's like not horrible.
Right.
Like the only real bad thing would be confirming fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that'll be it then. Ended up being that Bryant won.
Wait.
All because of that by Monsumo.
Yeah.
Two by
second one-
Monsumo.
The second one especially.
Especially the second one. That was a little bit, yeah, more of a clincher.
Mhm.
But yeah, that'll close it out for this tournament series.
I guess.
Any other questions that you guys want to ask?
Like,
When is Bryant gonna roll?
I'll let you guys know when I receive my prizes. Which is
Oh,
not
you
yet.
You haven't received your prizes yet. Oh, okay.
I have not.
I have an important question. Why did you pick your avatar to play as?
I believe that is the default one, and I see no reason in changing it.
Ichihime gets better tiles.
But you just said it was because it's default, so it's nothing about her.
Yeah, nothing wrong with her.
Okay.
I mean, I also can change her because I won with Ichihime season 0, right? Hasn't failed me yet.
That just means if someone else was default, you would be using them instead.
I mean, it could be anything if we're exploring like alternative worlds.
All right then. I'll end the recording here.
All right.
Thank you,
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. If you made it this far into the video, that's
We have a
quite
surprise for you.
We have a surprise for you if you are on YouTube and you've gotten this far.
yeah, he's probably.
What's the surprise?
Oh, I thought you were gonna announce it.
It'll remain as a surprise. All right. Thanks for the support, you guys.